Somebody forgot to put the plastic on the seat. Hey, good morning. Eric the old Jarhead here. Welcome back to the channel. So if you ever wondered whether or not my burying my fire in the last video I did on burning slash out here actually works, well, there's your answer. Sometimes I think, people kind of wonder, like, did you really put the fire out? Well, folks, yes, really did. It's supposed to rain, even predicted some snow. It's not that cold though. I would say it feels like, maybe 40 degrees. Sun's just coming up over the trees a little bit there. It's only just after 7 a.m. We've got work to do. So I got the tractor warming up. I've got to come in here and basically carve out a nice big horseshoe out of this so that I can get a fire going with a nice horseshoe of dirt wrapped around it. That's normally the way I do it. That makes it so that the fire's in the center of sometimes you can think of it as a three-sided volcano, basically, right? A big horseshoe pile of dirt so that I can easily dump the dirt back on the fire to shut it down if I have to. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll get that done. And we are here at the cabin for an entire week. It's beautiful coming out here. I love it. But I've got the DNR forestry thinning project going. I actually got an extension. It was a 2-year plan, which would be up this June. They will actually pay you to thin out your forests if you've got forest lands. And it's to prevent forest fires. If you look in here, it's a bit dark with the sun aimed at the camera, but it's really thick in there. And that thickness, which you could see over there behind that gross shed that needs to come down this year, just means super hot fire. Some people might think that that looks like a nice healthy forest, but no, that's not the way forest should be. So we've got to thin it. So that's the plan, is to work on that. Fall small trees, get all the slash in, get it burned so the bugs don't hatch out of it, maybe peel some logs, and I'll probably get down some decent saw logs so I can do some milling this week, so that'll be in the works. And I got a whole bunch more coming, so stick around. We get this tractor warmed up and get some plastic to put on the seat so I'm not just sitting on a wet seat. It's nothing worse than working on your tractor on a wet seat. How that didn't get covered, that's my fault. The frogs were going to town last night. It was really cool. I don't know if you can see anything shiny down here, but that's the pond, which is seasonal. In the spring, it fills up and it stays there till midsummer to late summer, depending on how much water comes down the mountain. One thing you might not consider is that all these trees drink water, and it's too thick in here. Bad for forest fires, right? But if you remove these trees so that you have a tree every 15 feet or so, guess what happens? They don't drink as much water. Your ponds and your rivers fill up more. So it's kind of one of those things that is good to look for. That's most likely a bear digging in that old stump looking for grubs. Right here behind the cabin. Same as that. Likely a bear digging through here. I need to cut this off. Time to get to work, folks. So I'm gonna get to it. Let's get her done. That might seem a little extreme to some of you, but when you live out here in arid pine forests, forest fires are something you do not mess with, folks. If you've seen in the news, I'm sure you have, all these big fires that happen. It's a reality that we live with. So in my mind, maybe it's because I'm an old jarhead, I don't know, but in my mind, prepping like this, getting about 20 feet of raw dirt around where you're gonna burn, and a big dirt berm all the way around 3 sides of where your fire's gonna be, means I can shut this fire down in a hurry. Now, why would I need to do that? It's wet out, right? Spring, it's wet, it's perfect time to burn, but if you've ever started a burn, and all of a sudden a squall picks up, and you've got 30-mile-an-hour winds, guess what? You get a forest fire if you don't put your fire out. So, in this particular case, all I gotta do is take my tractor, push all that wet dirt all over the fire, done, you just shut her down. You're gonna stop yourself from getting into big trouble. So that's all we're doing. Now, I need to take the tractor, drop the box blade off, put the grapple on, and then I can get this fire going and start pulling in slash that we can burn. And you know what? Looks like it's gonna be a perfect day. I'll probably bring the awning out, set it up. We've done that for years. Because if it's raining, it's a good time to burn. And it may rain today. So we get this tractor situated, get a fire going, keep on keeping on. Let's get her done. All right, got her done. Got the area cleaned up, got the grapple on. Need to get a fire started over here, so I'm gonna get some stuff to get a fire going, start getting all this slash burned, and we'll just keep on going. It's gonna be a good day. Let's get her done. Well, folks, that is where the sawmill mess was. Pretty much gone, huh? You can see that there's still some sawdust in there. But that guy right there, chain harrow, put that behind your ATV and you get this. Nothing like cleaning up, you know, it's like a big rake. It's awesome. Well, it's almost 4:30 and we have been at it today since, well, I think I started about 7:15. Boy, it's a lot cleaner, huh? It look good. We burned a ton of slash, folks. Ton of slash. I removed a couple stumps right here. You can't even tell they were there, folks. Look at that. You use the box blade on the tractor to kind of level things out a bit. And then the harrow, clean it right up. You'll never know it was there. I thought we'd take a stroll up here, show you what we did here. Last fall, we were out here doing some thinning and boy, we got a lot done. A lot of this up here, you can see some of those little stumps there. But we thinned a lot of this out. However, we had worked quite a bit up here on this bench. And boy, there was a ton of slash, lots of little stumps, logs to pull out, you name it. Thought I'd take you up here and show you what we got to. Still got a lot of work to do. I've got that pine over there that's got to get bucked up. I got to clean all this up. The old Jarhead's injuries are definitely slowing them down. Running my chainsaw today. Whew. My forearm on my left side, that's the side that I had a ligament pulled off the bone at the elbow, about 80 or 90%. So 2 steroid shots, it's doing a lot better, less pain. But I also get my wrists shot up with steroids from arthritis. So thumbs are a bit sore, but they're doing better. But my forearm did not like holding that little chainsaw. Either of them. So not feeling great, but that's when you take a break, folks. So you can see I dug out some stumps in here. That's why it's kind of dug up like this, and that just needs to get cleaned up. And we still have some slash to pull out of here. There was a bunch of trees here. We'll take that fir, I think, probably leave this pine. But I think I'll take those firs there, take the little ones out, clean this up, get all this slash out of here. And then we will be working into this area here. I got my DNR forester coming out, next week. I've asked him for an extension. I had a 2-year plan. It's hard to believe it was 2 years ago when I first brought that to you. Of the 6.3 acres, I'd say we've probably done at least 2, maybe 3, but we've saved the heaviest for last. It's pretty motivating to come up here and look what we've done here between last fall and literally just today. I think I'd gone up here a little bit, one of the recent trips out here, but today we really hit it hard. I'm feeling it, so's Darcy. And look at that down there. It might seem, like, well, Eric, that's a lot of dirt, but honestly, folks, the grass will grow. Anyway, folks, I think I'm going to call this video done. I will drop another video right here for you to check out. I do appreciate your watching. Y'all have a great day. The old Jarhead out.